Rare footage shows WWE legend The Undertaker attacking Ant and Dec. Full breakdown. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. In the world of WWE, nothing is off limits. Shocking betrayals, brutal rivalries, and unforgettable moments define its legacy. But every so often, something happens that leaves even the most seasoned fans speechless. Today, we unravel one of the most bizarre, unexpected, and downright surreal pieces of footage ever unearthed. Rare footage of WWE legend The Undertaker, attacking none other than British TV icons, Ant and Dec. Yes, you heard that right. Not Triple H, not Stone Cold, not even Vince McMahon. Ant and Dec. Get ready to journey into one of the weirdest crossovers in wrestling history. The footage that shocked the internet. It all started with a mysterious clip surfacing online. Grainy, old school, filmed backstage in what appeared to be a UK television studio. At first, no one could believe their eyes. A towering figure in black, a leather trench coat, a wide-brimmed hat, the gong hits, and then, in the middle of an innocent game segment featuring Ant and Dec, the dead man appears out of the shadows. Confusion erupts. The British duo, known for hosting Britain's Got Talent, I'm a Celebrity, and Saturday Night Takeaway, are caught completely off guard. The crowd laughs, thinking it's a prank. It wasn't. The Undertaker grabs Ant by the throat and hoists him up with the slow, menacing grip fans know all too well. Before anyone can react, chokeslam. Through a prop table, Dec tries to run. Too late. Taker pulls him back by the collar. Tombstone piledriver, right on the studio floor. Screams, chaos, and absolute mayhem erupt. Within hours of the video going viral, the internet was ablaze. Did Undertaker really attack Ant and Dec? Is this real? Why in the name of WrestleMania is this happening? Well, as it turns out, the story is even crazier than you think. When two worlds collide, to understand how something this bizarre took place, we need to rewind the clock, back to 2003, during WWE's UK tour. WWE was expanding globally, and the UK was one of its hottest international markets. To promote the upcoming Insurrection PPV in London, WWE superstars made the rounds on British TV shows. From Blue Peter to GMTV, Top of the Pops, and yes, even Saturday Night Takeaway. Ant and Dec, always eager to raise the bar, pitched something wild. What if a WWE star appeared on the show, but actually attacked us? It was supposed to be funny. A skit, a gag, a TV moment. So the producers reached out to WWE, asking for someone recognizable. Maybe Chris Jericho, maybe Booker T. WWE sent The Undertaker. Whether it was a misunderstanding or a deliberate choice by Vince McMahon to stir the pot, the result was a cultural clash of epic proportions. The taping, a disaster in the making. Ant and Dec, bless their hearts, were not prepared. Sure, they knew who The Undertaker was. But they had no idea that the man behind the character, Mark Calloway, was known for taking his persona very seriously. Too seriously. During rehearsals, producers tried to get him to rehearse the skit. Undertaker stood silently, didn't say a word, didn't blink, didn't move. They tried again. Mr. Calloway, can you run through the timing? Still nothing. Finally, he spoke. I don't rehearse death. Everyone laughed nervously, but he wasn't joking. The segment would be done live. One take. No retakes. No edits. No padding. Ant and Dec began to worry. Wait, how hard is he going to hit us? The response from WWE staff. Don't worry, he's a professional. Spoiler alert. They should have worried. What happened on set? The live taping begins. Audience in place. The Ant vs. Dec challenge segment starts. They're blindfolded, doing a silly game involving balloons and whipped cream. Suddenly, the lights dim. A gong echoes. Smoke fills the set. Everyone laughs, thinking it's a part of the prank. Then, through the mist, the unmistakable silhouette of The Undertaker. Ant removes his blindfold, and immediately backs up. Oh no, nope, nope, too late, boom, chokeslam. The set collapses. Dec yells, "We didn't agree to this part." Security rushes in, and get knocked down with a death glare. This isn't a performance. This is a scene from WrestleMania X7. What no one knew was that Undertaker, annoyed by flight delays and reportedly in a foul mood, decided to lean into the bit a little too much. Aftermath. The media reacts. The show aired only once, then disappeared from ITV's archives. British tabloids the next day had a field day. Wrestler flattens TV hosts. WWE star destroys Ant and Dec in live stunt gone wrong. Was it real? Was it fake? Even the Queen's confused. ITV quietly issued a statement saying, the segment went off script, but insisted, no one was seriously injured. Ant suffered bruised ribs. Dec had neck stiffness for a week. But the footage was pulled. For 2 decades, it was considered lost media. A bizarre myth. Some fans thought it was a hoax. Until the footage reappeared on an old VHS tape uploaded to Reddit in 2025. It was real. The Undertaker responds. When asked about the segment in a 2021 interview, The Undertaker chuckled. "Oh yeah, I remember that. They wanted the dead man. They got him. When pressed if he went too far, he simply said, 'They told me to scare them.' Mission accomplished." Ant and Dec have since joked about it, appearing on a podcast where Dec said, "I think I still have PTSD every time I hear a church bell ring." Ant followed up with, "We wanted wrestling. We got exorcism." Even WWE brought it up in a documentary about Undertaker's career, calling it the weirdest crossover we've ever approved. Fan theories and conspiracies. Some fans believe it was all a long con. That Undertaker and the hosts were in on it the whole time. Others point to footage showing Ant visibly terrified and crawling off set. A body language expert even broke it down on TikTok, concluding that Ant's fear appeared very real. Still, a smaller camp insists. This was Vince McMahon's idea of international PR. WWE historians debate whether this segment counts as an official appearance in The Undertaker's match history. Spoiler: it doesn't, but honestly, maybe it should. The cultural impact. The footage, now restored and shared widely, has sparked a massive internet revival. TikTokers recreating the segment. Memes of Ant running from The Undertaker becoming a weekly trend. AI-generated rematches being posted on YouTube. Even WWE's social team got in on the joke, posting, "Still the most brutal chokeslam of 2003. Sorry, Kane." Ant and Dec, meanwhile, have teased an official rematch skit, possibly for their 2025 Saturday Night Takeaway finale. They even invited Undertaker to appear again. His reply: "Only if I get to finish the job." He's joking, we think. Legacy of the attack. It may have started as a bizarre backstage prank gone wrong. But now, this once lost footage is being hailed as a cult classic. It's a reminder that wrestling isn't just about titles and storylines. It's about moments. Moments that are unforgettable. Moments that are absurd. Moments that involve one of the scariest men in wrestling history. Chokeslamming 2 beloved British TV presenters through children's game show props. Only in WWE. Only with The Undertaker. Only with Ant and Dec. So what do you think? Was this the most chaotic crossover in wrestling history? Should The Undertaker and Dec face off at WrestleMania 42? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this dive into the strangest moment you never knew happened, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more wrestling madness every week. Until next time, rest in peace.